This video is proudly being brought to you by Constantly Restarting Smartphone Productions. Do you like my voiceover? Do you dig my voiceover voice? No, yes, maybe. Well, either way. This here we have for your viewing pleasure. And, oh yeah, Shaky Camera Productions also is sponsoring this video. And all the viewers just exited the video. Anyway, this here is a Sony CFS-450 from approximately 1983, as the video title would suggest. It's a neat boombox. It's got an AM/FM tuner and a single-deck cassette recorder, which has the capability of recording from the AM/FM radio, the built-in stereo internal microphones, which are or two stereo external microphones. It also has a headphone jack. Apple, take note. And it has what they call, I think, is 3D woofer surround. And you'll see what I'm talking about when you get to see the 360 view of the whole thing. And it also has the most interesting battery compartment, which I might try to show you. I might, yeah. I guess I'll try to show you, whatever. But, if I do show you, it'll be at the end. So, let's see. Camera's gonna move again. This is the front. You're looking at the front. Nothing really much to see on the right side. Turning around to the back with it on my shoulder like I'm cool or something. MC Noah D in the place to be with a boombox on my shoulder from Sony. Spitting them bars. Anyway. What you see on the back is a big speaker. That's the 3D woofer I'm talking about. And then on the other side is the headphone jack. Pretty unique boombox. There are a couple of unique aspects about this. Oh, it also has AMS, which is automatic music search. Hold on. I should probably get a phone tripod. Yeah, I might. Maybe. Possibly. Satisfy the, viewing okay, there we go. There we go. We all plugged in now. Let's extend the antenna. As I was saying, this also has AMS, which is automatic music search, which is, well, basically the old school way on advanced tape decks, or semi-advanced tape decks, to go back and forth between the tracks. The tuning dial is on the top, I believe. This is it. We're going to get in some tunes.
Dad's been ashore.
Terrible music. Terrible garbage. That's much better. You could also turn the woofer on and off. It sounds relatively good. A lot of the earlier Sonys of this time period are known for not sounding all that great. Sonys from the early to mid 80s. That's enough. We're not gonna go through the entire FM band. Let's get it back on 95.7. There we go. Another unique aspect. This is interesting. I was fascinated by this when I first noticed it. Made in Georgia. Yes, I have Family Feud on in the background. On a lot of cassette decks, when you press record, the record and play buttons go down at the same time. Not on this one. Records down. We're gonna wait for the leader to go by. Recording with the two built-in microphones on the Sony CFS-450 from 1983 or thereabouts. This is an AC bias tape recorder. I'm going to pause, and now let's record some radio. Release the pause! Record that for a couple of seconds. I ain't trying to get copyrighted by the little police things. And that's probably enough to give you an idea. Stop. Now we'll get to the issue. You see, the belts in this thing aren't completely dead, but they're definitely getting there. And what makes this an issue is the take-up spindle relies on belt tension. And since the belts are losing tension, this thing is more prone to eating up tapes. No, I have not sacrificed any tapes with this thing, thank the good Lord, but if I'm not careful, I will. But it's not as bad at the beginnings of tapes. And when it's warmer in the room, it's typically better. But anyway, this is how the recording sounds. Recording with the two built-in microphones on the Sony CFS-450 from 1983 or thereabouts. This is an AC bias tape recorder. I'm going to pause. Pretty heckin' good. And we could also, hold on, let me attempt to fast forward this. There we go. Here I have a chrome tape. If anybody could tell me what this jazz song is, it'd be splendid. I guess I could use Soundhound, but I'm not about that life. Ah, dig those jazz sounds. It's a bit better on this tape, rewinding and fast forwarding. Let me see if I can demonstrate the AMS on this thing. Let's see if this is a good enough tape to do it. Hold on, let me rewind a little bit more. Let's see if this is a good enough. Yep. There you go. That's because the radio station I recorded this from, which is a jazz station in good old Winston-Salem, North Carolina, has very, very long pauses between songs, very long segues, and that means that AMS can be demonstrated rather goodly. Now, tell you what. Let's record some FM on a chrome tape. You know what? Just because I can, let's see if I can get one of the Mexican stations around here. Look at that. It's barely coming in, as is typical for this receiver, this radio. Can get it better on others. Oh, that's not the one I thought it was. I have to admit, I've had a recent slight obsession with Mexican music as of late, but I've determined that the older recordings sound better than the newer ones. Tell you what, let's turn back to 95.7. on account of the fact it's clearer. Record a little bit of FM. Men at Work. Land of Under. Well, you get that. Let's rewind and let's. So it records really good on a chrome tape, actually. Quite good. Alright, let's put the antenna down, and I'm going to imagine that the video has been relatively stable. But that's gonna change. I want to show you this weird battery cover. I haven't seen, well, battery compartment. I haven't seen anything like it. Oh, I gotta let's turn it around. Apparently, Sony has a thing for engineering interesting stuff. Let's turn this. Woo! Okay, this, what you're looking at, is the battery compartment right here. The back of it. Look at that. Look at. That's insane. That's the sponge in the sponge on the battery cover is degrading. This is nuts. This is nuts. The battery compartment on this thing. I guess they had to, design it differently to accommodate the woofer on the back, but holy crap, that's crazy. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Later.